Hiya lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Linz. Now I am going to be confusing everybody now at this stage because I am swapping backwards and forwards on my pressure cookers, my electric pressure cookers. So I'm back today using something that is used most days in my kitchen, which is my Instant Pot Mini Duo. I'll link it down in the description. You'll find other stuff down there as well if you're interested. But for me, I've had this little machine now for, oh wow, must be going on 2 years maybe, I'd say roughly. And it is one constant. You know, if you're feeding, I'd say between 2 to 4 people, and I mean normal portions, not like gut busting portions, then this thing here really is worth its weight in gold. It's just so easy to, once you master it, it's really easy to use. Everything from just your normal veg to doing what I'm calling my sausage and rice surprise. So I'm going to bring it down and stop yabbering on. It's been a long day, so I'm probably going to make quite a few mistakes. I apologise in advance. So I have my Instant Pot set at the moment on to the saute function. Now, hopefully I can get that to stop doing that. Apparently not. No. Right. On this wee board here, I have one onion, and it's kind of finely chopped. I am going to shove that in there. Sorry, there's about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in the bottom. Did I mention that? I don't know. Now, these are frozen sausages from Aldi. Lidl do them now as well, which I noticed, but these are my kind of favourite. Now, I've had these out of the freezer just long enough while I've been putting all the rest of my bits and pieces. So 5 or 10 minutes out of the freezer, and then we are just take a sharpish knife, and I'm going to cut these up. Now, this here is going to be feeding today just the 2 of us. This was a recipe I made up many years ago, and it's a really good, quick and easy one. But not only that, it is cheap. You can change this out for some chicken if you wanted to, or you could put in some bacon maybe, or you could leave them out altogether and make it as a vegetarian dish. So it really is so versatile. And you know, when things have been maybe a little bit tight, I've often maybe only used 2 sausages. You know, it's one of them things you can kind of stretch out. The smaller you make your bits of sausages, the more it looks like there's more in them. So I'm not sure. I've never used fresh sausages to do this with. I'm sure you could have a go, and if you do, let me know down in the comments. I just want to go and wash my hands quickly. So as I said, this is really one of them recipes where if you're just trying to make something stretch a little bit more, then, you know, it's a really good budget one. So we're going to come over and have a look what's going on, hopefully, in the pot. No, we're not, because you can't see. But basically, them onions there are just starting to brown off. So, hold on. Now remember, this is still on the saute function, or fry function, and we're just going in with them sausages. Now, in with that, I have some garlic granules. If you would like, use a clove or 2 of garlic. That's up to yourselves. And I am going to be using 1 teaspoon of this. Again, a clove or 2 if you're using fresh. Now, when you're cooking in an Instant Pot, garlic granules love to stick to the bottom. Absolutely love it. But we're not going to worry, because we're going to be deglazing the pan a little bit. So just to recap, in there so far, you have about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 onion, chopped up quite fine, 4 frozen sausages chopped, and 1 teaspoon of garlic granules. Also, along with that now, this is what makes this dish. It's smoked paprika. I absolutely love the stuff at the best of times. I am going in with half a tablespoon, slightly heaped. And that there, even the smell of it on its own, it's just something, I love it. What else have we got? And I am, just for a little bit of anti-inflammatory, I suppose, I am going in with some turmeric and just half a teaspoon of that. I don't find there's much flavour of turmeric, if I'm honest, but it must do something. So that's that. Just do that to start with, and then while that's kind of frying off there, basically what it's doing is it's kind of letting some more of the aromatics out of them herbs. Now, this is sticking a little bit to the bottom, but we're not going to panic. Now, I've had to weigh these out. These are normally things I just throw in, and that's just the kind of way I do it. But this is just your really cheap bag of standard mixed veg. Now, there's 150 grams of that. Normally I just eyeball it, but I've been good today. Weighed everything out. And you just, once them frozen vegetables hit that pan, they're just going to release enough little bit of a moisture there. It's very important when you're doing this to make sure that you're getting any bits that might be stuck on the bottom off. Now, I have a chicken stock cube. You can use just a vegetable stock cube. You can even just use water if you want to. And there's 250 mils there. So that's going in. Just as I said, make sure, especially with Instant Pot, because they can be a pain for getting a burn notice. But as long as you make sure that you have that bottom where there's nothing at all stuck to it, you should be okay. I am waiting to see, can I get a non-stick liner or a non-stick one of these for this, but we shall see. Now also I have some black pepper. Now I can't weigh or measure this out because I think salt and pepper are very much to taste, and just some standard table salt. Like that. Now for the rice. I only use basmati rice. I don't use normally long grain rice. It's a personal preference. Now in here I have 130 grams of basmati rice. The verdict's still out. Do you wash your rice? Do you not? I have. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. And so that's all in. Give it a stir. Sure all your bits are down. Like that. Now, let's see if I can. I wonder, can I bring it down a bit? Hold on, bear with me. I want you to be able to see what's going on here. Now, I'm going to just press cancel on that. We're going to pop the lid on, close it, make sure it's sealing, it's sealed. Now on here, we're going to go on to your pressure cooker setting. I wish I could get that to stop doing that. And we're going to do that for 4 minutes. Now, this is just, it'll beep in a minute to say that it's started, and it will do its thing. So after it's done its 4 minutes, we're going to wait till it, there we go. That's just going to build up the pressure now. And then when it gets to the pressure, this little thing in the back here, the float valve, will pop up and it will seal it all in, and then it will cook on high pressure for 4 minutes. Now on this, after it's done that, I'm going to leave it. It will come up with an L, and then I want to leave it till it gets to about 10 minutes. So I'll come back when all that's done, and if you have any questions, there's never a silly question, put it down in the comments and I will do my best to answer it, or hopefully somebody else will. Now, lovelies, we'll be back. So this has gone, it was just popped over to 11 minutes there. My camera settings are just playing up, so this is why this is flashing. I do apologise. So there shouldn't be much pressure left in that. I should be well used to this at this stage. We're just going to release that. Look at himself though, he's looking out the window at a bird that's up on the fence at the back of the house. Probably start barking in a minute, wait. Something a bit more interesting to watch than waiting for the float to go down. Right, now be careful when you're opening this, because you are going to get a good bit of steam. Now, you can just pop that in there, but it's just not so easy to do when I'm trying to show you what's going on. So in here now is that there is my sausage and rice surprise. I probably should try and find a new name for it. I'm going to dish it up and then we'll come back. That there is what I'm calling my sausage and rice surprise. And just for the few of you that like to see me on camera, here we go. Really nice, and flavours just go so well together. And you wouldn't think you were eating a dish that maybe comes in well under €1 or £1 to eat. Do make sure that when you do take the lid off and things like that, you give it a good stir, because sometimes some of them herbs and things can stay on the bottom, so make sure it's mixed through nice. But that there is delicious, and if I wasn't filming it, it'd be done in literally no time. But there we go. Lovelies, I hope that you will have a go at this. Make some adaptations. It's such a versatile one to do. You could even add something like maybe a naan bread, something like that. You could put some chilies in it. That would be really nice too. I personally would if I was just cooking for myself, but that's just not the way it goes. So lovelies, thank you very much for sticking with me and watching. There's quite a few of you that don't own one of these machines, but you still watch anyway, and that just, it means the world to me, it really does. Wherever you are, take care, have a good day, and I shall talk to you all down in the comments or over on another video. Bye for now.